Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to another video from Dubai Cash Stuffer. It's been a minute. I've been busy. I've been doing some stuff and getting some things ready. I told you I was going to launch myself our budgeting accessory business, and alhamdulillah, I did it. But that meant I wasn't able to get another video to you in the middle of the month. It's okay, because I'm back, and I'm here to do another stuffing for the month of June 2024. So let's get into that stuffing, and I gotta tell you all about this new website that I launched and my new products. Let's start with my low priority. And while we're speaking of products, actually, this binder you've seen me using for a few months now. This is my Midnight Black budgeting binder. It's A6 size, and I've been using it to cash up my low priority sinking funds. Love it. It's durable, works beautifully, does exactly what I need to do. This is one of the few things that I've launched. Definitely, I'm gonna suggest you go check it out at DubaiCashStuffer.com. But let's get into the stuffing a little bit. So it's the month of June. My envelopes are empty. They were empty before I even did my unstuffing. Or majority of them were empty because May was May. May didn't have much left after, but I don't know what I did. But well, I would say I budgeted for it, so I'm not that concerned. All right, let's start with gas. Gas, I'm gonna do 700, which is my usual, but I have to really start reconsidering. I think I'm doing a little bit more driving than usual, not sure where I'm going or what I'm doing. Next month, I think I'm gonna look into putting a little bit more in. So 500, 700 is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna observe it for 1 more month. That's generally what I do and what I suggest you do. Observe how you're spending the money in a certain category for some time, about 2-3 months, and see if there's some patterns, some things you see, and then determine, does this work for me, or do I need to add more or take out some? That's generally what I do. Gas, I've been doing this amount for a few months now, and it was working, but now it's not. So then that's what we do, reevaluate. A budget is not meant to be a mandate that you cannot change. It's meant to be flexible, and it changes with the changes to your current situation. That's something that it took me some time to understand or to accept, because I like to know that if I've made a plan for myself that I'm sticking to it, but it doesn't always work that way. So for groceries, kind of the same is going to apply. I usually do 2,800, which I'm going to do now. Let's see if I have 1,000, 2,000, 5, 6, 7, 8. Groceries has just been scraping by, and if I choose to do something out of the norm, I don't make it with what I have now. So I might just add a buffer of like maybe 100 or 200 dirhams in here next month and kind of see where that goes. So when I originally started, I think I was budgeting 2,500. A few months into that, I realized it wasn't enough, and I moved to 2,800. Now it's a few months later, and I'm realizing I may need to add more. And listen, inflation is real. Cost of living is real. Things go up, and so I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more unless I change the way I eat and I cut back on things. But I'm choosing not to. I would like to add more if I can and see what it does. Personal. I'm not going to be doing a ton this month, so I'm probably going to cut back on personal. Actually, our Eid is this month, so our second Eid is Eid al-Adha, and I'll probably be doing stuff with the family, so I won't need as much for personal, because I will have my separate Eid money to do what I need to do. So I'm going to do 200, so 100, 50, 70, 95, 200, and that's personal. Next, I'll be going into entertainment. I'll only do 200 because, again, I have money allocated from our Eid envelope to do some entertaining for this month. And if we're doing Eid, we're probably not doing anything else. So we won't need a ton of extra stuff. But worst case scenario is I might use this on the day of Eid also. Maybe we won't have enough depending on what we choose to do. So I may use some of this to add to what we need to do. So I have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. And that's entertainment done. Next, we have dining out. Again, dining out this month is probably going to be only when we go out for Eid. I'm going to put 200 this month for dining out. So that's 150, 200. Oops. 200 for dining out, and again, if I need it, I'll use it for Eid, and that money will be done. Miscellaneous, you always need a little buffer. You never know what's going to come up, and I'm so glad I had a miscellaneous budget. When I first started budgeting, I didn't have a miscellaneous. I was kind of like, nothing will happen, it will be fine. And then when things came up, I was never prepared for it. And I just kept doing that, thinking that nothing will happen the following month. And I just couldn't get it. I didn't realize that I need to make a buffer for myself. So glad I started a miscellaneous fund. So now I have 200, 300, 400 for miscellaneous. And I've been doing this for a few months, the 400, and it's like just the right amount. It's, alhamdulillah, it covers all the random things that come up. Next, we have children's clothing. I have a little bit left in here from last month, so let's leave that here. I have 120, and for children's clothing, I'm going to do 200. Don't need a ton, but need a few, and it's always good to add to it because you never know when someone might need something because these kids seem to grow like wildfire. So now I have 100, 200, 50, 320. I know it's not a lot, but like I said, if you do this every month, you can get a few things here and there rather than doing a huge, big bulk shopping, which is not what I choose to do. I have enough every month to buy the things that I need here and there. But what you could do is let it accumulate and then have a goal in 5 months. I want to have all the money that I need for children's clothing. And then you can do your one-time shop if that's how you prefer to shop. That also works as well. School. School is not tuition. I know people ask in the comments, that's all you pay for tuition? I wish. This is Dubai, and that's not reality. School is very expensive. This is just for school trips, events, activities, things like that. So I currently have in school 200, 350, 60, 75, 375. I'm going to add 100, 20, 40, 60, 81. So that's 475. Next, we're moving into Future Me. Future Me is empty, and the reason is DubaiCashStuffer.com. Definitely, after you watch this, go to my description. In there, you'll see the link to DubaiCashStuffer.com, or simply go to your web browser, type it in, and you'll see all of the amazing products that I have on offer. I have budgeting binders, I have envelopes, both zippered and zipperless, and I have tracking sheets for you. I made some new tracking sheets myself, matched with the aesthetics of the binders. I have 3 sections of binder colors. All of this kind of funded from Future Me and a little bit from savings, but this is what I've been working on and been so excited to share with you guys, so definitely go and check it out once you're done with this video, inshallah. So Future Me, I'm going to keep funding because there are going to be more things that I'm going to want to offer to you guys and share, and new things that I want for myself. So it's important for me to keep funding this so that when those things come up and when I know what I want to do next, I have the money for it. So 100, 200, 300 is going to go to Future Me, and I've been so excited about this launch. It's been about 2 weeks, I think, since I've launched now, and I've been working on it a lot. Working a full-time job and having kids and trying to start your own small business is not easy. But I was gonna push through. I wanted to do this, and I did it. It took a few months, yes, but nothing good comes immediately. There's a little bit of hard work and effort that goes into it, and now it's here for you guys to access. So definitely go check it out. Eid. I like to shop for Eid when I can, when there's a sale, grab what I need. So I've used the money from last month, so I gotta replenish this in totality. So I'm gonna do probably 1,500. Should be enough. So if I do this 1,500 plus what's in entertainment, plus what's in dining out, if I needed worst case scenario miscellaneous, then I should have more than enough for whatever's left for Eid and for going out for Eid as well. So 1,200, 1,400, 1,500. I know some people, their Eid budget is a lot more, and some people, their Eid budget is a lot less. But this works for me, this works for my family, and alhamdulillah, we get to do just enough for Eid. Pots and pans. I was supposed to have bought pots and pans a month ago, but I've just been so busy. I haven't even had time to go to the store to look for the pots and pans. So here we are, another month filling the envelope for pots and pans. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm not going to add a lot because I think I have enough. And I'm not going to keep adding that I have 5,000 dirhams for pots and pans. I think once I get to 2,000, which I think is now, I'm good to go. So currently I have 200, 400, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,900, and I'll add 100, and then we have 2,000. So the goal, inshallah, this month is to get the pots and pans. I'm gonna do this, inshallah. That's the plan. I got some suggestions of where to go, so I'm gonna check out some of those places, look online, and go from there. So that's my low priority binder. Next, I have my Lux White binder. This one I store my high priority sinking funds, and I made myself some new envelopes. Let me show you those first. So I do have them, like I said, in zippered and zipperless. I have it in 2 different fonts. I have it in print, and I have it in cursive, and I have it in 2 different colors. I have it in black, and I have it in gold. For this envelope and for this binder, I love the gold accenting for the binder, so I thought, why not put some gold zippered envelopes. I prefer zippered for this one because I have zipperless for my other binder, and my font in cursive. This is like the perfect combination for me. As I was putting together, I was like, yes, I love this combination. So know that you can also make your own combination and mix things up, what works best for you. So let's start with, actually, let me take this back out. We're going to start with Build a Masjid, the fund that I'm slowly building. I currently have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 102, 3, 4, 1,450, 70, 80, 90, 1,500. And 20, 1,520, and I'm going to just add 100, so we're at 1,620. So just make sure it's 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So I'm going to see what I can do with this fund. Hopefully I can release some money from some other places to put more towards this, but try not to pressure myself too much, especially not with this, because I have to realize this is a very, very ambitious and long-term goal of myself. So the the budget tracking sheets. Let me show you these. My budget tracking sheets come in 3 colors, and this is the taupe color that I chose for this one. I wanted something light to kind of continue the effect of light colors as I was creating this perfect combination. In this, we have our category. You're gonna write your beginning balance, which I should have written here, which I don't know why I did. I transferred over what was on my old budget tracking sheets to this one, and I just fill in as I spend. I fill it in. It's double-sided. I have this for a good few months, so I can keep track of where my money's going and see if any money needs to move around or my habits need to change. So those are my budget tracking sheets. Next, we're going to go to maintenance. I'm trying to build this fund. So last month I was able to roll over 200, and now I'm going to do 300. So that's 100, 250, 300 plus 200. We have 400, 500. Sorry, that math wasn't mathing for a second. So 500. So I would like to build this up. Car seems to be doing well. Got all those things fixed that I need to get fixed. So let's hope we can get back to accumulating this fund, inshallah. Next, I have insurance. I'm not going to do a ton this month. I cut back on a lot of things this month because I wanted more money to go to Eid if possible. So that meant that other envelopes had to get a little bit less. I'm going to do 20, 40, 50. And what do I have in insurance? 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 750. So now we have 800 once I add this. 800 for insurance. Next, phone bill. Phone bill, I'm going to put probably 50 also. Now I have 100, 200, 300, and I'll do 300 and add 50, and that's 350 for phone bill. So glad I saved for this in advance. It feels less of a beat or less of a hit, but I have to pay the one lump sum. Next, emergency. I'm trying to build this to 5,000, so I really gotta start paying attention to this within the next month or two, because my goal is the end of the year, 5,000 plus. So I might want to start working on that soon if I want to get to that goal. So far I have 1,000, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,950, and I'll add 300, 300? Yeah, I'll do 300. 200 and 250s. Tell me why I forgot what I just counted. So let's just count it again. 1,000, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3,000. 3,100, 3,250, 3,250, so I should be able to do this. Right now I'm putting 1,500 towards Eid, and if I would want to keep that up for 2 months, say Eid was gone, but I just take that amount of money and put it in here, put less in the other envelopes for now, I can definitely reach this goal, inshallah. So not too worried about that. Health, we're trying to get this to accumulate again, slowly but surely, but I don't want to add too much to it because I want to fund other things at the moment, so I'm only going to put 200, 400. I have 50 currently. I'm going to add 400, and that's 450 that's going towards health. And then we're moving on to transportation, which is my car renewal. Currently in there I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500. And I'm only going to do 50, because like I said, I'm going to be using that money for something else. So that's, what did I just count? 550. So halfway there. Electronics, I'm gonna do 100. Probably should do less, but it's alright. Currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 680. 680, and I will add 100. Yep, so that makes 780 in electronics. Then all we have left are savings. My savings envelope, my goal that I set out, if you haven't seen that video, check out my short. I set out all my goals for the year, and that goal was to save 50,000 dirhams. I kind of want to save it before the end of the year, so let's see how that goes. I currently have 1, 2, 3 to put into it, 3,000. Generally I put 3,000 a month. It's kind of like my bare minimum, and if I can put more I can, but I'm happy and I'm satisfied when I know I put 3,000 in a month. That's kind of my standard for myself. So currently in savings I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. I'm going to add these thousands just so I can put them here. 40, 41, 42. Let's just put this separately. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 43, 100, 200, 43,220, 30, 40, 50, 43,250 dirhams. So I am getting closer, much closer to the goal that I have for myself. And again, if I do things right, things will come up, or if even things come up, I have the money allocated for it, I can reach that goal, inshallah. And I'm so excited because I want to start some new things for myself, possibly invest. I'm not an investment guru. I don't have all the answers. Do I know what it is yet? No. But this is where I start looking to opportunities and seeing how I can get my money to make money for me. But in order to do that, I need to have the money. So that's kind of the goal. And I set the goal for myself, not for anything specific, but this is just the number that I felt comfortable starting with. And then from there, seeing what I can get with it. So that's it for my high priority. And then I mentioned that I have the binders in 3 colors. So if you haven't seen this one yet, I haven't used yet. It's my blush pink. It's with gold accents. This one I will be putting together soon. I'm trying to start a month ahead binder. A month ahead binder is basically where I get ahead on all my bills by 1 month, and then when I'm done that, maybe by 2 months. So I want a separate binder for that where I can have all my monthly expenses in here with the envelopes, and I'm going to start saving for that, inshallah. So that's going to be my next goal, and that's going to be with my blush pink. So that is it for my stuffing for the month of June. I got things to do, things to buy. I need to go shopping, so alhamdulillah, glad the month has started. I am overjoyed. I cannot explain how excited I am to launch Dubai Cash Stuffer for you. Definitely go check out the website, see what works for you. Have a look. I'm going to be blogging there as well. I got a lot of things that I want to be sharing with you guys. I would love to offer you things that I feel make my budgeting journey so much easier and so much more aesthetically pleasing. So thank you again for staying tuned. Definitely check out my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.